Wow, Aquarius. So you got a doozy here. What's being eclipsed out of your life this eclipse season is a false friend, a hidden enemy, and person with an insidious type of nature. See, my nose itching. This person is so false. This person, I feel like some of you this may have already transpired, but they could be getting further pushed out of your life. Um, this person did a lot of like talking behind your back. You could have had investments with this person. You could have thought you were really had some emotional investment with this person as well. This person was totally wearing a false mask. This is one of those type of saying where, for some of you, where they say the person don't have demons, they are the demon. So this person is just like that bad, and I've this is like getting eclipsed and or revealed. I feel like you already know, but it's kind of like gonna something's gonna happen to push this person out, and then like everything's just gonna like click like a big old light bulb. You're gonna be like, oh, this happened because they weren't being honest this whole time or something like that. Oddly enough, things are gonna speed up for you dramatically, like your stability. You have luck coming in this eclipse season, a lot of luck and stability, even reconciliation. Maybe this person like severed something between you and someone, and that's going to be being mended as well. The advice for you, Aquarius, is to retreat, stop going back and forth with this person, take out any investments that you may have together with this person if possible, and retreat. It's like, when soldiers are on the battlefield and they're like, like, no, this monster is too big, like retreat, because again, this person, like, they think of insidious like ways to, I don't know, it's just very, very, very bad. I don't really channel this energy a lot, but um it's just very murky. It's like quicksand. It's like if you keep standing there trying to maneuver in it, trying to explain yourself, trying to go back and forth with this person, you're gonna sink more and more and more and more. So it's better to just retreat as fast and much as possible. Scorpio, what's being eclipsed out of your life this eclipse season is someone's resistance to give equally in a connection. So this would be more romantically and on a personal um tip. You not listening to your intuition or going with your gut or something like that. It's like you're gonna start um, making it a habit to go with your intuition, to go with your instinct. Um, so the lack of like steering away from that is being eclipsed out of your life. You're like, I see this or I get this all the time, and I never listen, and it ends up, hurting me, or not being good all around. So I'm just going to accept this gift, accept, my abilities, and use it, all the time now, for the majority of the time now. And also in a romantic sense, if someone wasn't giving to you fairly in a romantic connection, I see them kind of letting go of that. It's more like a little bit ego driven, partial fear driven, but more ego driven. Um, I see that, being eclipsed, I see there being like a true coming together. I feel like this person may come back because they have been defeated. There's nothing better than you. There's no one better than you for them. So they might not tell you this right away. They'll just start trying to prove themselves, and let them, Scorpio, because you might say, oh, you don't have to do that. Like they might want to do a whole bunch of extra stuff and you might try to stop them. No, let them do this. Like they need to do this. They might need to prove themselves to themselves. So it's saying don't stop this person. Don't minimize their efforts by saying they don't have to do something like this. They need to get in this flow. They need to get in this energy of giving to you, even, if it's a lot at first or you're not used to it. Just, stand back. Stevie Nicks, stand back and just, you know, let it flow. Tony Braxton, okay? So, that's the advice for you. Yeah, so good luck, Scorpio. Okay, Taurus, so what's being eclipsed out of your life? This eclipse season is stagnancy and stagnation. So, stagnancy around finances and stagnation around connections. Also, there is like a person or persons that maybe you felt defensive against. It's like not having to explain yourself is getting eclipsed out. Like, you're either two things are happening. Either you're starting to be around more people who understand, your mission or what you're about, or people who previously didn't understand and always made you feel defensive. They're starting to understand your mission, your purpose, your drive, where you're coming from. So there's like the blockages being removed. Also, for some of you, there's some vindication. So being held accountable for something that's not true is kind of like being eclipsed out of your life. Um, the advice is to accept any apologies, to be open to what others have to say, what they their previous thoughts of you in a situation or something like that. It's like hear them out. Don't, like, I know you have a lot going on because I see a lot of good pinnacles here. So that's what I mean, that movement forward financially is coming. So you might just want to focus on that. But the advice is, still to hear people out, connect with people, just don't be like a machine and um just going after all this new financial abundance and success. Um, I don't know, I think that would keep the energy flowing for you, because it rolls over into what it is that you do for a living. So that's what's being eclipsed out of your life, Taurus. A lot of good things here for you guys. Also, any worry for you, you could be having some revelations or seeing something clearly, or seeing that you shouldn't have never been worried, or you shouldn't have never gave so much anxiety or thought to something or situation, because it's like, look at all this success, look at all this forward movement. So a lot of energy wasted, and you will be more mindful of that in the future.